Tonight, we are diving headfirst into one of the most intense rivalries in all of soccer. You can almost feel the ground shake, right? The roar of the crowd is about to echo through a legend reborn. Because for so many players on that field, this isn't just another match. This is a homecoming they've been waiting for.
Take a look at this number, 12. So what does the number 12 have to do with the next chapter of the Clásico Joven, that fiery derby between Club América and Cruz Azul? Well, it's not about points, it's not about championships, it's something way more personal.
It stands for 12 key players. Yeah, a dozen players from both teams, stars, rising talents, you name it, who are about to walk out onto their home field for the very first time. I mean, think about that. They're the faces of this massive rivalry, but they're complete strangers to its most legendary stage.
See, for over a year, this absolute cathedral of Mexican soccer has been quiet. It's been getting a massive facelift. And now, finally, Club América and Cruz Azul are coming home to the one and only Estadio Banorte.
And listen, this is not just any old stadium. They call it the Coloso de Santa Úrsula, the Colossus of Saint Ursula. It is a place filled with history, with legendary wins, with crushing defeats, and now it's been all polished up to host the biggest show on earth, the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
And believe me, this is no friendly homecoming party. The pressure is absolutely immense. For America, who are sitting in 7th place, their entire playoff hopes are dangling by a thread. And for Cruz Azul, a win tonight, and that's it. They've punched their ticket to the Liguilla, the championship tournament. You really can't get any higher stakes than this.
All right, let's break this down. We'll start with Club América, the Eagles. We're talking about players who wear the crest with pride, but have never actually been inside their own castle.
For them, it's 4 players, 4 guys who've been playing all season and are going to be looking around their home stadium with the same wide-eyed wonder as any fan in the stands. Not a single minute of game time here for any of them.
So you've got 3 big international signings, Raphael Veiga and Vinicius Lima from Brazil, and Thiago Espinosa from Uruguay. They all showed up after the stadium had already shut its doors for renovations. Just try to imagine that. You signed for this massive club, but you've never even seen the inside of its legendary home.
But the story that really gets me is Isaias Violantes. The irony here is just incredible. He's actually been to the stadium before, but he was sitting on the other team's bench with his old club, Luka. He watched the whole game from the sidelines, never got subbed in, so tonight he finally gets to play on the very same grass he could only stare at from a distance.
And if you think America's situation is a little strange, just wait till you hear about their rivals. Cruz Azul, La Máquina, is bringing a whole army of first-timers into their own fortress.
No, that is not a typo. A mind-boggling 8 players from Cruz Azul's current squad are about to make their debut at the Estadio Banorte. We're talking a huge chunk of the team stepping onto their home turf for the first time in one of the biggest games of the year. Wild. And just look at how they all got here. It's fascinating. You have guys like Palavecino, Ebre, and Romero who came to the league after the stadium was already closed. Then you've got your homegrown talent, Mendoza, Rodarte, and Gonzalez, who actually made their pro debuts while their home stadium was a construction site. And then there's Partidella and Garcia, who were in the league before, but just by pure chance, never ever got to play on this field.
So, what in the world does this all mean when the game actually starts? You're going to have 12 incredibly talented players stepping into an arena that is supposed to be their home, but to them, it's going to feel like a totally new world. And that's the big question, isn't it? In a place with so much history, with a rivalry that's this heated, can raw talent make up for not knowing the feel of the pitch? Are those 80,000 screaming fans going to feel like a warm hug? Or is that roar going to feel like a crushing weight on their shoulders?
Because tonight, this is about so much more than just the standings. It's about legacy. It's about which team gets to reclaim this incredible fortress and write the very first chapter in the brand new history of the Coloso.
When you get right down to it, for these 12 players, this is not just another game. It is a debut, a derby, and a playoff decider all smashed into one 90-minute pressure cooker. It's their first shot to prove, on the biggest stage they've ever been on, that this hallowed ground truly belongs to them.
So in a battle of pure talent versus a deep-seated knowledge of home, of newcomers versus history itself, there's really only one question left to ask. When that final whistle blows, who is going to be the team that conquers the Coloso and truly feels at home?